Hey guys, welcome to How We Know We're Alive. How We Know We're Alive is a game that I found on itch.io made by Motvind Studios. It says, welcome to Harunga, a small industrial town in the Bible Belt of the mid-north of Sweden. You play as Sara, an aspiring writer who, after having been away for 10 years, returns home in order to investigate the tragic fate of her estranged best friend. The days grow short quickly this far up north, and the rain never seems to let up. So, yeah, with that said, let's get into it. Point and click, like pixel style games. Shit looks awesome. I do like these kind of games, I just don't play them like too often. I think the last one I played was Blackout. And that was really good. Even though it was just like a cutesy Halloween party in the end. It was still fun. Hey, what you up to? Hey, how's it going? How's Stockholm? Hey, it's been a while. Give me news. I know that feeling. What's new with you? Lots of love. It's Sarah, baby. Okay, sorry, just totally swamped at the office these days. Let's speak soon. I ran into Peter the other day. Do you remember him? Would you believe he's a mechanic now? So much for his punk band, lol. Anyway, life's okay on my end. Not much to report. Will be nice to catch up properly soon. Hey, let me know when might be a good time for a catch-up. Sarah, there's something I want to talk to you about. Can you call me as soon as you can? ASAP, when you get this, if that's okay. It's really important. So sorry I missed this. I'm stuck at the office. And probably will be all weekend. Next week will be better, I hope. Ugh, God, I hate that. Takes 2 seconds to pick up the damn phone. Oh, 24 hours in a day, and I'm not able to, you know. Okay. Hello, Harunga. It's not great to see you, to be honest. Oh, we're Sarah. I see. Oh, wait, I did say that in the description. Guess I'll check if the flower shop is still open. Wazda. Can I just click? No, I gotta do Wazda. Can we inspect stuff? I'll stop. Runga Centrum. Generous to call this the center of anywhere. We go look at the bus, actually. We're leaving. I don't want to do this. As much as I'd like to leave, I have to get into town. Why, are we actually going to go check up on our friend that we were just ignoring? Because, man, I really do hate it when people are like that. You know, you just hit people up over and over and over again, and they're just like, oh, no. And then you say something like, hey, like, do you have a problem with me if there's something I've done? And they're like, no, I'm just ignoring you just to ignore you. Long live the petrol station. The only place in town we could trick someone into selling us a beer when we were under 18. Piss weak 3.5% beer. But beer all the same. Click on objects to inspect them. Can I do it to random objects, or will it give me a highlight? Yeah, it will. If only Italians knew what we Swedes do to their beloved pizza. What was Maria's order? Something like pineapple and barbecue sauce? Ooh. Never admitted, but actually kind of delicious. Not even remotely a hot take. Pineapple on pizza is actually really good. Ah, Pizzeria Verona. I don't miss exams, but I do miss our post-exam pizza ritual. Blue house. Car. What was the name of the guy who used to live here? Sven? Something? Weird dude. Very into drones. My first boyfriend had a car just like this. In fact, this might even be his car. Better keep moving. Blue house, greenhouse. These are beautiful houses, though. The only house I ever persuaded Maria to throw an egg at on Halloween. She put a written apology through the door the next day. Bless her. Maria's parents' house. Doesn't look like anybody's in. Same old curtains, though. It looks disheveled. Sort of, compared to the other ones, right? No, never mind. That's probably just the rain. Because I'm, like, looking at this little schmuck right here. With, like, this little bit of torn bit. The torn bit, I guess, is the only other thing. This place always had a kind of a sinister vibe. It looks like it's gotten worse. What does it say? System Bolligate? I'm not going to be able to pronounce half this shit. The all-important alcohol vault. Closed on Sunday, of course. I remember Maria's sister agreeing just once to buy us a bottle of wine. The cheapest rosé they had. It was disgusting and we drank it all. That's what you gotta do. A site of pilgrimage for the true main religion in Sweden. Recycling. Systembollare. It's always the same things. Lost cats, church meetings, and some for sale notices. Call Thomas. Great livestock for even better prices. I think I'll pass. Park benches. The bench where Maria knocked her front tooth chipped. She didn't open her mouth at school for a whole week. Town monument. This monument commemorates the Great Harunga Flood of 1997. 5 inches of water counts as Great Flood, apparently. 5 inches? That's respectable. The bench where Maria... Okay, so that's a different bench. She didn't open her mouth for a week. Is this guy pissing? Oh, this is a woman and she's watering. Good evening. Hold on. That's not Sarah, is it? Hello, Elsa. My goodness, it is you. I hardly recognized you. Must have been years since. 10 years, yes. 10 years? It goes fast at my age, I tell you. I imagine it does. Doesn't feel like long enough to me. Both of these seem pretty rude, but I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to say I imagine it does. I imagine it does. You'll feel it soon enough. Oh, but... Is it the 12th today? Gosh, it's been a year already. I just need to buy some flowers, really. You can't go without flowers. No, certainly not. This bunch here is fine. Are you sure? I've got some lovely carnations in the back. I'm kind of in a hurry, Elsa. If you say so. She's like, geez. And you're alright, are you? I'm fine. Thanks. Alright, where are we going? She's like, I don't want anything more to do with you. Ice cream truck. I can hear the jingle just looking at it. Oh, we can go in? Hold on, let's look at this stuff first before we do it. Joseph's fruit. Ah, yes, Joseph. Consistently took the top spot in our rankings of the creepiest people in Harunga. He must be ancient now. Ika, or should I say ICA, I don't know. The beating heart of all dead-end towns. As good a place to go and hang out as anywhere around here. It almost feels good to see it again, actually. I don't know if I should go ahead or not. I'm going to see if I can go ahead to the next. I can. Let's go back real quick. Can I not go in? How do I go in? Hold on. Well, I guess I can't actually go in. That's cringe. I thought I could do it by maybe just like pressing up or down or enter or Q or E or Z, X, C. All right, if you say so. Our journey continues. This game is actually really nice looking. To this day, I can't take a walk on the wild side without thinking of Saturday night karaoke here. The police station. I still have bad dreams about this place sometimes. Or what? What were we doing? What type of hood rat shit were we getting into? Ah, of course. Where else would everyone be on a Sunday? I have a vivid memory of sitting in the pews for graduation, promising myself it would be the last of the hundreds of hours I spent in here. We'd really been looking forward to it. I used to be forced to go to church before. It was the cringiest thing ever. I know the thing that like stirred me away from religion at a very young age was I was not able to ask questions. That shit drove me crazy. I was a very curious kid, you know? I always found it strange that the only beautiful place in town was the one full of dead people. People. Pretty damn fancy. I guess there has to be a reward for running this shithole for half your life. Oh, okay. Must be like a mayor or something. Grandparents' grave. Grandma and Grandpa's grave. Maybe I should have got flowers for them too. What's up with this black one in the center here? This shit is metal. Maria Berg, 1992 to 2019. And there are still so many paths I haven't trodden. Where's that from? I don't know what people do at gravestones. Is it weird if I speak to you? I want to speak to you. But also, I don't know what to say. Hi, Maria. I miss you, I guess is the first thing. And I'm sorry I wasn't here for the funeral. It wasn't my fault I couldn't get back in time. I just couldn't face it. I was too wrapped up in my own feelings. Based on the way those text conversations was going, I don't want to do it. It wasn't my fault. I hate it when people can't take accountability for shit that they've done. And I know there's a line between like responsibility or accountability and self-loathing. So I'm Xing this one out. I think I'm going to do, I was wrapped up in my own feelings. I was too wrapped up in my own feelings. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I was too wrapped up in my own feelings. So here you are. You really never did leave after all. Just, why? Sorry. You should have come with me. You wouldn't be here if you just... We had it all planned out. I guess it doesn't matter now. I just can't help feeling angry with you. How could you have let this place keep you? I just can't. I feel like this is more honest. I just can't help feeling angry with you. I just can't help feeling angry with you. Oh, okay. I quite like this dress. You do? No. It's crap, isn't it? So, what are you wearing? Hmm? Don't make me stand here looking terrible all on my own. Where's your outfit? Oh, I'll decide on something later. Nothing fits properly. No, you're right. We should be focusing on what actually matters. Booking the tickets. Yeah. So I was thinking we should get the bus to Stockholm on Friday and... Sarah. What? Sarah, I'm... pregnant. You're pregnant. Pregnant? Yes, pregnant. Jesus. Okay, okay. And it's that guy's? Jacob? Okay, it's fine. Don't panic. We can sort this out. We can make an appointment. I don't need an appointment, Sarah. I'm gonna have a baby. I've thought about it a lot, and it's what we want to do. I'm actually really excited. Wait. What do you mean, we? Me and Jacob. You mean your parents? Those Jesus freaks can't make you do this, Maria. No one is making me do anything. But how is this going to work with us going to Stockholm? We aren't going to Stockholm. No, we aren't. I don't think I can now. Maria. I'm so sorry, Sarah. I wasn't sure how to tell you or when. I know how much this means. Look, you can't have a baby. You can't have one just because this backwards Bible-bashing town expects you to keep it. You aren't listening to what I'm saying, Sarah. Well, I should at least thank you for giving me the heads up. Sarah, I have to go. I have tickets to book. That text the night you died. What did you want to tell me? I just can't let it go. And this all seems... And why would you be out driving on that road? I've been thinking about it and thinking about it for the last year. And it just doesn't seem like an accident to me. Goodness. It really is you. Lena? Wow. Sorry, didn't expect to see... You didn't expect to see me at my little sister's grave on the anniversary of her death. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. With the rain, I wasn't expecting anyone here. You know, that's not what I meant. The rain one is quite reasonable. You know, that's not what I meant. I don't know enough about their dynamic. This feels like you're gonna get into some sort of conflict. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. With the rain, I wasn't expecting anyone here. No, because that's stupid. It's just rain. You can always go, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, I'm sure. I must say, I'm surprised to see you too. Given that we didn't see you at the funeral. I'm sorry, I wish I could have been here. She missed you a lot, you know. Missed her too. Life just gets so busy, doesn't it? So little time to check in on dear old friends, right? We had fallen a little out of touch, yeah? That's one way of putting it. Do you see much of her family? Her son, Johannes, and... Jacob. Ooh, Jacob. And Jacob? I've been helping him out with Johannes from time to time. A terrible age to lose a parent. I can't imagine. What keeps you so busy in the city? I'm a copywriter for an advertising film. Oh, I'm in charge of the copy for some big accounts at my firm, writing mostly. Why are we getting a decision between this? I'm a copywriter at advertising. Is this like I'm making myself sound super important? Oh, I'm in charge of the copy for some big accounts at my firm. Writing mostly. Is this like the keeping ourselves humble? Or is this like one of those, if I pick the wrong answer, she'll chew me out? I feel like she would chew me out either way. I'm gonna say... I feel like this one might be the most objective answer. I'm a copywriter at the advertising firm. Good for you. That line there. And there are still so many paths I haven't trodden. Where's it from? Oh, it's from a poem she wrote. One of the cheerier ones. It's beautiful. Yes, she never gave up on the writing. She turned her old bedroom into a sort of study. It's full of the stuff. I don't think poor Jacobs had the heart to move any of it yet. And of course, there was the writing group that Gunnel started. I'm sure you remember her. Unfortunately, yes. What else was she up to before she... No, you know. Same old Maria. Mothering. Church. Church? Yes, Sarah. Church. I didn't know she was religious. I'm a little surprised by that, to be honest. Oh, when did the God brothers get her? No, I'm not going to have that banter. I'm just going to say I didn't know she was religious. I didn't know she was religious. I don't think she was especially. She liked the church. Look, I kind of want to spend some time with my sister now. It was nice to see you. Hmm. Yeah, she's not fucking with me. God, what a bit. I guess it's not so long ago her mom died as well. It's not like she ever particularly liked me. She was always blaming me when Maria got in trouble. I just need to know. What happened to you, Maria? What did this town do to you? It's time to find out. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Because, like, that reaction to, you know, Maria being pregnant wasn't good. Like, despite what she, you know, her obvious prejudices, prejudices against, like, the people of the church, the people of faith, which I do understand. It's like she wasn't really listening to Maria. Because, you know, she's sitting there trying to force what she wants her to do on her, also she can go to Stockholm. Selfish. We already see that, right? Like, she's a very selfish character who doesn't really, or at least at the time, wasn't really thinking about anything else but herself. Oops, a daisy. I shouldn't disturb her. And I'd rather not give her one more reason to hate my guts. And honestly, like, I am wondering, like, was she just really that selfish, like, this entire time? Because not, like, contacting somebody you don't really mess with is, I think it's pretty, like, shitty. You know, you can just tell somebody, you know, but most people avoid confrontation anyway when it comes to friendships, especially. Um, but I don't know if that memory was just giving us a little bit of backstory or showing us that Sarah is the type of person to be ridiculously selfish and not really care anyway. I hope that Maria didn't feel like she was left alone in the end, and I hope that she didn't just take her life, but I don't know. They haven't stated how she died yet. Maybe I should talk to Gunnel about the writing club she and Maria were in. Although I can think of a few things worse than talking to Gunnel. Surely she can't still work at the supermarket in town. Frankly, I'm surprised that old bat's still alive. I have a vivid memory. Okay, so it just says the same thing. See, what I was saying before about, like, religion and whatnot, like, the thing that put me off of it was really I could not ask anybody, like, a single question. I can't remember what age I was when I started to do this, but I noticed that we were going to church every Sunday, and there was nothing new that was, like, kind of being said. It was just like worship, worship, glory, glory, a couple of the same lessons here and there, and some parts that didn't really make much sense to me. And I thought that the morality of the whole thing was, like, a little bit weird. Not to be like, oh, I'm so pseudo intellectual type shit or whatever, but it was just kind of confusing to me. And I would see things like what is it? I remember my cousin, like, side tangent for a second, but I remember my cousin going up, and you know how they do, like, the body of Christ, the blood of Christ and stuff. They go up there, and another thing that they would do, especially in, like, black churches, because I'm black, go figure. They would take the stuff and put it on your head, right? And I would see people reacting to when the pastor would be putting it on them. They would be speaking in tongues, they would be falling backwards, they would be acting like all of this shit was going on, and I'm like, holy shit, like, this is crazy, like, this is intense, right? Like, what the hell is gonna happen to me? My cousin's sitting in line with me, and I was like, are they bullshitting me? Like, are they fucking lying? He's like, no, right? I'm like, cool, whatever. So they get up there, he gets it on him, and he's not reacting, and my aunt practically kicks him in the leg to make him do something. So he pretends to feel something. And I'm like, why would she have to do that? That's so weird. And so when I get up there, he puts the stuff on my head and I don't react because nothing happens. Like I'm expecting something huge to go on. Nothing happens. And then he keeps just kind of shouting at me like a whole bunch of stuff, like a lot of music is playing. And then when he sees that I'm not going to give him this bullshit reaction that he wants, he pretty much side eyes me and then just pushes me out of the way like really quickly. So then I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, I guess that's a thing. And I go back and I sit there and eventually I start asking questions to people, and my grandmother at the time, like all of my aunts and uncles and, you know, my folks were just like, shut the fuck up. I was like, what? Like, I was like, wait a second, this isn't lining up with what you're teaching me. And at that point, once I realized that, it started to kind of like push my mind out of the religious like sector, because I naturally started to be like, this is bullshit. You're not saying anything new. You're all kind of dumb. I'm not doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would see like this weird hypocrisy that comes along with it, because they would preach a whole lot of stuff about doing good, but they wouldn't really do good in the world. They would always give into their temptations. They would always, you know, a lack of control when it came to their emotions. They would always try to tell people what to do. Pretty much what you see with a lot of religious people today. I do think that there's like as what did her sister in this game say? She said, well, she's not religious, but she does like the church, right? Because there is something to be said about community, people coming together once a week to gather under like a similar banner of sorts and talk together and kind of get to know each other and do things together. Like, I understand that. I think community is a really good thing, but it's all the other stuff that just gets in your way. Like religion with the community without the religion, I think is pretty good. So anyway, that's enough of that. Now there's a strange sight. Teach. Sorry, that sounds weird now. You always watch too many American movies. It's just Philip now. I can guess why you're back. I think you can, yeah. Awful tragedy. Such a waste of potential. She's always liked you, you know. Oh, I do know. Maria and I became rather good friends of a kind. I teach your son, Johannes, now, as a matter of fact. I don't know if I'm supposed to say Johannes or Johannes, but Johannes just doesn't sound right to me. So I'm just going to say Johannes. Maybe I should look that up. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. Who cares? Oh, right. He's very bright, too. Knocked sideways by recent events, of course. What have you been up to in Stockholm all these years? Writing? I do hope it wasn't only Maria who kept the dream alive. Not really. I'm an account executive at an ad agency. Yup, still writing for an ad agency now. Oh, sure, I'm still writing. I'm gonna hit this one. Yep, still writing for an ad agency now. It's all going well down there? A little lonely, but it's all right. Ups and downs, but mostly it's good. City is life, just like that, I guess. I'm gonna say ups and downs. Ups and downs, but mostly it's good. City life's like that, I guess. Well, it's always nice to see an old student. I imagine you have lots of people to catch up with, so I won't keep you. I'm going to stay and watch the game here if you're at a loose end later on. Thanks. Yeah. Although you'll find it hard not to run into your old sparring partner, Officer Nielsen, around here. Oh God, Sten Nielsen is still... I'm surprised, to be honest. You and me both. Dreadful, really, that he was the one to break the news to us all about Maria. God, I'm so sorry. He was the first policeman at the scene of the crash. Okay. Only made sense, I suppose. Teach. Sorry. Philip. Yes? Does Gunnell still work at the ICA? Oh, yes. Sounds like perhaps you'll have several places to avoid today. Well, see you later, maybe. Take care, Sarah. Thanks. You too. Adios, Philippe. Such a waste of potential. Keeping the dream alive. Did you see it? There was another life you wanted to lead? Now, which torture would I like to subject myself to first? Have my ear chewed off by Gunnell at the supermarket? Or endure Officer Nielsen's attempts at humor at the police station? I guess the ICA has candy at least. Let's boogie. We'll come back to the police station in a sec. Let me in! Ah! Alright. sorry. Hello, Gunnel. Who's that? It's Sarah. Sarah who? I know you remember me, Gunnel. See a lot of people in my line of work. Don't remember all of them. Just whatever. I need to ask you something. Oh, hold on. Are you the girl who left town? Yes. The one who ran off with another woman? The lesbian? No, Gunnel, listen. Oh, it was awful. Her parents broke their hearts. You should have seen them. Can I please just ask you something? I don't want to hear this. I see you're just as hateful as you ever were. I'm gonna go ahead with that. I see you're just as hateful as you ever were. What did you say? Look, you're in a writing group. I'm a founding member of the Harunga writing group, yes? If you wanted to join, I'd have to ask the rest of the group. We don't take just anybody. I don't want to join. I want to ask you about Maria. Oh, yes. Such a shame. Yes, she was in the group too. Oh, yes. She was a good enough writer. If only she hadn't written about such dreary, awful things. Like what? Oh, it was always death this, death that. Depressing. And before she died, she was writing about that kind of thing? Well, to be perfectly honest, I can't say, as she didn't have the decency to turn up to the session that week. She didn't show up. The week before she died? We're very clear that non-attendance should be announced before. Why didn't she come? She didn't say. But Callie, you know Callie. Odd family. He had it must be Kale, maybe? I'll say Kale then. Odd family. He has that wife who was from the Oriental place. Weird woman. Stop, please. What about Kale? He said he'd seen her around that week all out of sorts. What do you mean? In the clouds, distracted by something? That's what I heard. Not herself. Why are you asking? Weren't you two thick as thieves? So you do remember me. A little, I suppose. It was rude of her not to tell us she wasn't going to come. Okay, I'm done. Bye, Gunnel. Well, you're welcome. Oh, fuck you, Gunnel. God, I'd love to give her a piece of my mind one day. Another time. If I ever come back here, that is. Not herself. I wonder why she didn't go to her writing group. Okay, time to talk to Chief Inspector Dickhead. Yeah, I don't fuck with Gunnel either. I can't stand people that are too much like that. That are too judgmental, too prejudiced, you know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes you meet people like that and you're just like, alright, like, okay, I see you, I get you, but they have to make it a point to be like that all the time. Must be that lady from The Mist. Which I just watched last night, by the way. It was a very good movie. Watch that. Watch that and watch The Wrong Turn. Oh my god, it's so good. Alright. Here we go. He's got a beard. Sten Newton at your service. I'm not gonna do that. Hello, Sten. Well. If it isn't Little Miss City Slicker. Sarah will do. But they don't know about your delinquent past down in Stockholm, do they? Still shoplifting? I was 14, Sten. Once a thief, always a thief, they say. Come to turn yourself in, is it? A night in the cells for old time's sake? I wanted to ask you about Maria. Oh. Oh, yes. Anniversary. Well, I suppose she's not getting up to her old tricks anymore, at least. I don't like you either. You're a real piece of shit. You're a real piece of shit. Now, that's not very ladylike, is it? There are laws about speaking to a policeman like that. Go on, then. Fire away. You're the one who was called to the scene, right? Crash? I was, yes. Where was it? Don't you know? You really did cast all of us off, didn't you? Oh, gosh, I wonder why I wanted to do that. I don't have to put up with it. Please just answer the question. Please just answer the question. As you please. He was out on the main road south, about an hour down. Nearer to Stockholm than here, almost. Why on earth would Maria be out on that road? Am I a mind reader, Sarah? Just what happened? Oh, you know how fast it gets dark this time of year. In that old road. Branch in the way or something. She skidded off to the side and into the rocks below. Good thing it was me who got the call, really. Telling the family should always be left to someone senior. I'm head of the precinct these days, you know? Right. Can I get back to my work now? You can get back to scratching your ass, yeah. If you continue to disrespect this office, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Suits me just fine. Chief of the precinct. My God. What was she doing out on that road? Lena said Jacob hasn't cleared the things from her old room. Why they decided to live in her parents' creepy old house, I cannot imagine. Maybe I should talk to Jacob. I wonder what he's like now. I wonder, is there like a save thing, or do I have to... Oh, there is a save. Nah, we're just gonna play it. I don't know how long this game is. Handa is bacon. I'm gonna talk to Elsa again. Did you forget something, dear? No, I'd better be off. Oh, okay. Our character is a no-nonsense person, I see. Good old Bible Basher HQ. Maria's room used to be on the second floor. Hello? Door seems to be open. Hello? Oh. Sarah? What are you doing here? I didn't mean to barge in. The door was open. Yeah, they usually are around here. Sorry. Maybe this is a bad time. I can... No, it's fine. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting you. I'm just back for the day, really. Okay. May I come in? Sure, of course. Come into the dining room. Pretty strange to be back in this house. I can imagine. Would you like a coffee? Only if you're making some, that'd be nice. Sure. Is this too awkward? Oh. Hello. You must be Jonas. Yes. Nice to meet you, Jonas. I mean, we've met before, but only once, and you were very small. Well, anyway. Where's my dad? He's in the kitchen. Do you want me to get him for you? No, it's okay. He pretty much just came in there and stared at her and was just like, okay. Seems like we're out of coffee. I haven't really had time. Oh, don't worry. Jonas is so big now. Yeah. And shy. Today is not a good day. Of course. How are you? Oh, you know. Today is... I understand. But I'm alright. That's good. Feels like another lifetime when I was last here. What year is Johannes in now? 4th grade. And he's getting stuck into his hockey. We both have, really. Distraction. Right. Yeah. Why are you here, Sarah? In Harunga? I couldn't make it last year. It just seemed like the right time. I have business nearby. Just seemed like the right time. It just seemed like the right time. Right. Jacob, Do you think it would be okay if I had a look at Maria's old room? I'm afraid it's not very tidy. I haven't really got around to... No, that's okay. Sure, if you want to. Thanks. It's up the stairs and... you'll remember where it is, of course. It won't be long. Sorry, brother. This feel, I don't know why, this feels so nice to play, actually. Even though it's like really sad. Maria. Top she's wearing. I can't remember if it was mine and she stole it. Or I just borrowed it so often that it felt like mine. How could this happen to me? I made some mistakes. Okay, cool. Interesting painting. Oh, God. It hasn't changed at all. That's... sad. Sad. Bookshelf. A Wizard of Earthsea by Earthsoul Kaleguing. She was always trying to get me to read her stuff. I'm not sure why I never did. Probably because you lacked emotional intelligence. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I tend to think about people who don't really think about anything other than what they want to do and themselves. I'm like, you guys just have not developed this single bit of empathy. She really was still writing. Poetry mostly, looks like. How long a road must lie ahead between the light and me? Is this what you wrote about, Maria? Okay, we looked at the bookshelf. Looked at the papers. I don't think there's... oh, the bed. It's like some sort of weird shrine to her youth in here. Even the sheets are the same. Photograph. There we are. It always looks so small from up here. It is small. It's tiny. I'm going to miss these forests, though. We've got plenty of forests in Stockholm, Maria. And anyway, we won't have time. Between the literary festivals and the parties, we're not going to be very successful writers if all we do is go to parties. I'll write the great American novel in the mornings. American? It's a figure of speech, Maria. You're going to love it. And speaking of love, you're such a dick. How's your new moped guy? What's his name? You know his name. J something. Jacob. Right. It's good. I like him. Huh. You think he's stupid? I didn't say anything. No, but I know what you think. Look, I didn't say... It's okay. You just happen to be wrong about him, that's all. Okay, if you say so. How long is it now? 11 months, Sarah. 11 months. Leaving this shithole can't come soon enough. Okay, it's a bit more understandable why she might have that reaction then. If they were, like, planning for, like, a long time, you just get, like, upset at the moment. Even though that is still something extremely harsh to say to your friend, you know? Like, you're not thinking about, like, she's probably scared. Guess that was it. Are they gonna say the same thing? Yeah, okay. Let's boogie. So we looked at that. Nothing on the mirror. No more on the photo. Look at this photograph. Huh? What's this? System get receipt for 2 bottles of vodka. Wait. This is from... It is. It's from the day she died. She used to hate vodka. Why would she? Should go. I don't imagine Jacob wants me hanging around too long. Yeah, you're starting to get depressed now, aren't you? Must be quite nostalgic for you. The room, I mean. It was. Jacob, I hope you don't mind me asking. Where were you and Johannes on this day last year? We were at a hockey game, actually. Seems impossible to think about us enjoying ourselves that afternoon now. But Maria got us tickets to a hockey game. She usually comes too, but she said it was a special father-son treat. I'm so sorry, Jacob. Thank you. It's... Good luck back in the city. Thank you for having me. So in the afternoon that she died, Maria sent them off to a hockey game. She wanted them out of the way. This is insane. The police would have investigated the possibility that... But the police means Officer Nilsson. He easily could have just assumed it was a road accident, without really thinking about the alternatives. Let's go. Did they want me to go back to Officer Nilsson? Why would we not just go in here? It's probably closed right now, I guess. The other place is open, though. Oh, but then again, it is just a bar, so... Elsa. Yes, my dear? Can you remember... Mine like a steel trap I've got. Don't let the wrinkles fool you. Did you happen to see Maria on the day she died? I did. Must have been one of the last people to do so, I would say. She was coming back this way. Funny look about her. What do you mean, funny? All sneaky looking. Mind you, I'd look sneaky too, if I was off buying great big bottles of alcohol in the middle of the afternoon. Of course, it's easy enough to keep tabs on who's a little too fond of the drink in these parts, standing here all day as I do. She had a system Bellagate bag, didn't she? She did. Point blank refused to tell me what she had all that drink for. I'm no busybody, you know. I do it for the public good. Do it for the love of the game. Okay. Thanks, Elsa. Bye-bye now. She was so excited to tell us, like, hell yeah, I remember, the fuck? Surely someone else has put two and two together. I should speak to Lena. Why would she not have said if... Hopefully she's still at the grave. I guess there's really no point in going to the alcohol store, the liquor store, right? If you already know what it is. She went and got the vodka. There's nothing else to say. Oh, he's standing back out here. Are we gonna ask him again? What's up? I thought I might see you again. I'm kind of in a hurry. Cigarette? No, thanks. Are you alright? You seem... It's a little odd to be back. How could I be alright? I'm fine. I could vent a little bit to him, right? Let's do that. How could I be alright? No, quite right. None of us are today, really. Philip, do you happen to remember what you were doing on this evening last year? Do I remember? Goodness. I'm not sure how I could forget. Where were you when you heard? Where? Has nobody... Gosh, no, I suppose you wouldn't know. I was at Maria's house. We all were. I mean, I was, and Johannes and Jacob were a few of Maria's other friends. What? Why? I wish I knew. It was all quite mysterious. She invited us all to come around that evening, but she wouldn't quite say why. What did she say? She said that all would be revealed, but we weren't allowed to know beforehand. So we were all there at 7, like she asked. 7. Of course, she never arrived. Instead, we got Officer Sten at the door with the awful news. What did you think you were all there for? It's odd. And all the shock of what happened, I haven't really thought about it much. I guess I assumed she wanted to tell us something. It must have been terrible. Of course it was. But it was strangely a kind of blessing. That we were all together, I mean. Almost as if she knew. Need to find Lena. No problem. Give her my best. See, what if it's, more something like, instead of, like, her intentionally, like, wanting to do it, what if it's that she really did just want everybody to get together and that she wanted to come get Sarah for something special, you know? But then, again, I know the guilt is already eating Sarah like crazy. Like, you could just hear it in the way she speaks or the words that she doesn't say when she hears something, and then she just kind of sits there with it like, right, you know? This guilt is something awful. Could have helped. I could have stopped you. Why didn't no one stop you? How could I make it up to you? What should I do? You deserve for people to know the truth, no matter how painful it is to hear. Let's go get chewed out by her sister. Su hermana. Lena. Hello, Sarah. I need to talk to you. Are you alright? You look... No, I'm not alright. I have to tell you... I have to tell you something. Excuse me? Listen to me. Listen to what? Why could nobody see that Maria killed herself? Sarah, I think we need to have a serious conversation. Yes, we do. This shithole town hounded her to her death. She drove her car off the road after getting blind drunk to get away from her life, and nobody even realized. She got trapped here by pregnancy that you all made her keep, and it finally got too much for her. All the God-fearing hypocrisy, all the nastiness and the narrow-minded crap. That has always been the bread and butter in this place. It should have been there for her, but so should everybody else. And just letting it slide that the fucking idiot police didn't bother to investigate her death properly so that everyone can carry on thinking they didn't have a hand in it. It's not good enough. It's not what she deserved. Are you finished? I'm sorry. I'm just really angry and... No, Sarah. You're not angry. I am angry. I've never heard. How dare you come here today and say a thing like that? Do you have any idea? No. What's the problem, isn't it? You have no idea. What are you talking about? Oh God, you haven't said this to anyone else? No, I haven't said... I think you need to leave, Harunga. Oh, don't worry about that. I'm going. Yes, you are. But you're going to come with me first. You need to see something. What? What do I need to just shut up and walk? You've done enough talking. Oh boy. We're not gonna get chewed out. We're gonna be shown the truth. That honestly was not the conclusion I thought Sarah was gonna come away with. I didn't think, well, I knew she was gonna come away with the she killed herself narrative, right? Because that's kind of what's presented to us with what we have now. But I did not expect her to be like, it's your fault. It's everyone's fault. It's all of our fault. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that's kind of normal too, isn't it? I don't want to go in there. I don't care what you want. $748. What the hell does the 748 mean? There's an Evensong service tonight for Maria. Which you didn't know, of course. You don't know the first thing about Maria. Look around. Look at all these candles people have lit. Flowers, letters, pictures of her. You thought because she chose to stay in this small town, she couldn't possibly be enjoying her life? Because she wasn't slaving away in Stockholm for a one-bedroom apartment and a failed career as a writer. How's it going? Your wonderful life, Did you really think she had nothing? Did you think she wasn't mourned by countless people here that you never bothered to get to know? No, that's not... Shut up! My sister had a full, rich life here. She loved and was loved enormously. And you come up here for one day in the last decade and think you've seen something we were all too thick to work out. Lena, I'm sorry, but the evidence... Is this a game to you? Come home to play detective. Go on then. What's your evidence that my beautiful baby sister did not in fact die in a tragic accident? One that we've all spent the last year desperately coming to terms with. Look, if you don't want to hear it, I understand. You understand nothing. But go on, let's have it then. Well, all the vodka she bought. I found receipts from the day she died in her room. See, hold on, before we go forward, once again, no, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not doing it. Let's just go. She was acting strangely that day and making sure Jacob and Johannes were out of town. And the party. She gathered you all together so that when she died... Are we finished? You have to forgive my rural ignorance here, but I wasn't aware that writing poems on dark themes meant you were suicidal. And the party... You want to know what the party was about? She'd been working on a book. She sent samples to an agent who wanted to take her on. So she was going to throw a surprise party to tell everyone. Anything suspicious about that, officer? But why did Philip not tell me that? Philip? I never told him. It was too... No, I don't have to explain myself to you. That's wonderful news. As if you care. And all this wasted life because she was going to see. What? Nothing. Go home, Sarah. What was she going to see? You don't deserve to know. You who couldn't even be bothered to text her 1 month to the next. Lena, please. You! She was going to see you. She said you were stuck in your office all weekend. So she was going to go shopping in the city and surprise you with her news in person. And then get back in time for the surprise party. I told her it was ridiculous. She was set on it. Convinced you'd want to share this moment with her. Because she didn't give up on your friendship, Sarah. So yes, that's why she was out alone on that road. Because of you. I don't know what to say. I do. You were so arrogant that you thought it was impossible that living here could make someone happy. That having a husband and a son and a family could make someone happy. I'm so sorry. I thought I was doing the right thing. No, you didn't. You came here to see what you wanted to see. And what you wanted to see was confirmation that you chose the right path. And that she didn't. Lena, I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm sorry for thinking you might have changed. Service will be starting soon, and I don't think it's appropriate for you to be here. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Sarah. Damn. So it was what I thought, that she was like going to leave me alone, Sarah. What happens if we go multiple times? No, okay, all right, I'm not gonna do that. So it was what I was thinking, you know. She got nothing to say, dude. Can we go to the grave? Maybe she has some other words for her. If not, I'll just skip ahead, you know. Can't interact with this. Maybe she does have something to say. Oh, she does. Okay, cool. I just wanted to hit the grave first instead. Like, I wouldn't want to walk all the way to the left and then come back to the right. Right. Maria. I have nothing to... Can't excuse myself. And it hurts because if you were here, you would forgive me for all my selfishness, my stupidity. Because you were just the most... Lena's right. I hardly knew you at all. That's the thing, isn't it? You aren't here. And if you were, none of this would have... And if I had been there for you, then you might still be here. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry not to have deserved our friendship better. I love you. I can't believe I left it this late to make it clear. I really do. Even though I'm so bad at it. Goodbye, Maria. Congratulations, too. On the book. I bet it was beautiful. Oh, it's saving. So that was it for How We Know We're Alive. I don't know what to say. It's very... Where do I start? Let's start with the art. The pixel art is beautifully done. I love it. It's insanely good. I guess I don't really have much more to say about that. You know, this style is really, really fucking cool, and I love it when they have storytelling like this. and the way that like you make the characters like express themselves is like really good. Like I was kind of gonna make a joke at one point, like when Lena was chewing her out about that lean forward, because she looked like she was ready for action, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, dang, I kind of don't care right now. Like this is really well written. The dialogue is really, really good, very straightforward, not too, you know, too much to really like pick apart. What the hell? What just happened on screen? Oh, okay, it just does this. But yeah, not like a whole lot to really like pick apart. I like how the dialogue felt very real between people, even the way that like things were awkward, like with Johannes and Jacob, and how like, you know, like they were just speaking to each other. It just felt very realistic in the thoughts that were going on in their heads. And I like the way that like our character Sarah was confronted with her selfishness. Lena said it, you know, like out loud, like, you didn't come here for anything else other than to make sure that you did the like right choice. Oh, it was this town. Oh, blah blah blah. As if you living somewhere in a community of people that all go to church together, that know your child, that know your man, or know, you know, your husband and stuff, that they wouldn't care about you. That's a weird thing, right? She's in a writing club, she has a child, she has a husband. So why would she, you know, do all this stuff? I mean, depressed people do things anyway, like regardless. Like I should know, I have like pretty severe depression. So at times it just eats me and I don't want to do anything anymore. And I get nihilistic about stuff. But that wasn't what this was. You know, I liked that we didn't really have like a good, happy, quote unquote ending for our character Sarah. Like she just has to live with that. I didn't know if she was gonna go do something like, you know, hurt herself or whatever, because you never know which direction some storytellers are gonna go with. But I'm glad she didn't do that, because sometimes life feels like it's worth living. But yeah, I don't know, it's just more realistic, and I like this more grounded storytelling. It was very solid. So anyway, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for dealing with my cringe voice acting again, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye. Oh, and love your friends. Love your friends harder than you love anybody else. Love your friends harder than you love yourself at times, especially when they need it, you know? Inconvenience yourself sometimes for friendships that you let go to the wayside, because you don't want those ones to ever fall apart. You just don't. I've learned, especially this year, to keep the people around that truly do care about me. And you find that that's rare sometimes, you know, when you send a text out and then they don't respond to you, you know, they don't really care about you that much. But, you know, it can be jarring when you do find people that genuinely do care about you. I mean, one of the things for me is like people will just do things for me sometimes. I had a friend recently, what did she do? She offered to just pay for my lunch, and that stuck with me. Like, I was like, what? Why would you do something for me? Anyway, I know I already said goodbye, so I'll just leave it here. Once again, I'll see you in the next video.